Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the properties. Let me decrease the what do we say this value here now? Exposure and intensity, and this one also. I'll remove this exposure temperature on this one right now. Okay. Let's render this once and see this what assets we have applied and what else we can apply in this now. Yes, please. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. No problem. If you are having any work on, you can let me know. It's okay. Why? Because by mistake, what happened today in the class, I have not seen the time. Slightly, I got delayed from the class. That's the reason I have informed them, means Sanyukta to inform you that. Yeah, yeah, that's what. Yesterday also, so now in the middle of my way, my vehicle got stopped by the traffic police actually. But unfortunately, means fortunate is what I got on the time actually. They have not delayed anything, and they have so they have checked and they have released it immediately. Yeah, let's see now. So we'll put some assets in this one. Why? Because right now we don't have chair here. Now let's create a chair and we'll put it inside this one. Now. Okay. Right now this is my model. I'm not changing anything in this one. Just I'm closing this one. I'll take a new scene. So I'll create separately on this one. Okay. I'm creating a chair separately. Revolving chair will create it. Okay. For this one, first of all, we need a cylinder. Okay. Why cylinder? Like example. Okay. So let's say example revolving chair. Now in this one, now this kind of chairs, if you want to create it now we can see. Okay. Now this one. Right now we have 360 degrees also in this one, so we can rotate and we can see. Okay, so we have 5 legs in this one, and you can see a round portion over here now. Above this we have a seat and we have hands over here and backside seat on this one. Okay. Now let's create this one. I have taken the cylinder. I'll move this up a little bit. Okay, on this one. Now let's go and means define the properties for this one. So let's make it radius 0.5. Not 0.5. Make it as in 0.3 for this one. Okay. Maybe 0.3 also a little high. 2 is okay. Right. Now height we need to decrease. So I make it 0.5 for the height here now. Okay. So right now this is the object I'm having in this one now. Okay, so what I'm creating in this one now, first of all, this base actually, this one. Okay, so bottom I don't have anything, but on the top you can see 2 levels we are having. So 2 to 3 levels we are having, 1, 2 and 3 levels. And this is what 4th level we can say. Let's go create this one now. So now, example for creating this one, first of all I need to remove this caps off 0. So right now I have removed the caps over here now. Okay. And the second one, number of segments, the 20 segments I want, that is no change in the segments, but height segments I am taking 2 on this one. Okay. Because small portion I want to keep it in the bottom also. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Now right click on this one and go to the vertex mode. Come to the side view or front view, zoom this particular area and select this portion and bring it down here. Okay. Now select this portion, not this much. Let me move it a little up now. Over here, this is enough. Right click and faces. Select this face. Okay, now come back in this one on the perspective mode and try to means scale this one little down over here now. So what happened now? When you are scaling it, it is moving down now. So in place of this one, I'll go with the vertex. Select this all vertexes from here. Now see, complete vertex is selected. I'll move with this one round like this now in the bottom portion. Okay. Now once it is done, now example, you can see this first portion, the bottom portion, small portion will be there in the bottom that I have created, and this one already we are having this one, so we need 1 2 3 4 5 legs out of this one now. Okay, before this, let me decrease the height of this object now. Right click, vertex, select this one and try to move down to create handles on this one. So right click on this one, faces. Now come back to the perspective mode and try to select the faces over here now. So how many faces you want to select it? 2 faces, leave 2, select this 2, leave 2, select this 2, again leave 2, and last option 2. So we got equal gap in between now. So bottom portion is selected, remove this bottom portion from here now. Can you see? Yeah. Now 2 portion, bottom also got selected, but I have removed that bottom selection. Okay, now before this, why? Because when we extrude this one, we don't have any surface to hold it actually. So for this reason, what I'm doing, I'm going to the mesh tool, insert edge loop tool. I'll add one line on this side, so on the corner. Now again face, select these 2 faces, rotate, leave 2, then select again 2, leave 2 and select it. Okay, then select last option 1 and 2. Right now we can see equal gap I'm having in between all the objects here. Is it clear? Now go to the top portion, zoom on this top portion and use this option called extrude on this one. Once it is extruded, now use this blue color arrow to make a selection on this one. Okay, so now we have done this one, and then scale this one now. Okay, so first of all, scale this one to make it a small size. One second, let me move. So now come back into the perspective. Now we can see this we have created on this one. So now use normal scale on this one. Press R key for scaling. Okay, now if you want, you can decrease it now. So what happened, but it will change the proportion on this one now. Okay, Control Z to go back into the original position. One second, go back again. One second, let me check it first. Yeah. Now extrude again on this one. While extruding, only thickness I am going to increase now on the thickness. Now x, y values, so there is no x, y value. Now we can see what happened. Now it is increasing the x value and z value here now. Then offset area, if you want, you can increase and decrease the offset area from here now. Now we can see we got less space on this now. So what happened now? Sorry, one second. Let me decrease the offset area. Now this much of area I need it offset area. But right now the thickness is too low, 0.2. Sorry, 2.0. Second. Yeah. -1, so minus 2 is high. 0.2, 0.5, 0.9. 0.1 I have given, so let me make it 0.2 is very low. -1. 10 is there. Make it 11 or make it 0.9. So 0.9, sorry. 0.9, 0.5, 0.8, 0.5, minus 0.1, minus 0.05, minus 0.001. Now this much of value we have given for this one now. Now since right now we have defined this properties, now we can see we have extended this one. Now as for this one we need to scale it also, small size scaling. Now we can see I am dragging this one to give a size answer. Can you see? Then decrease the height also for this one. Okay, I am rotating. Now you can see what we have created on this one. Is it okay? Should I show one more time? This one, by using this scaling option here. Without changing this one, without closing this box, you need to scale it now. Once again, I'll show you. Once again, let me show you once. Okay. Right now, my object is ready with this one. Okay. Then use extrude option. Extrude. While extruding, use this what is the thickness value to increase the thickness, and then offset area. So I am giving 0.001 for decreasing this one. Once it is decreased, now can you see this red color cube here? Red color cube, can drag this one towards right side to decrease the width on this one. After defining the value. Why? Because it will directly, if you do, it will go for maximum extent to certain, maybe 20%, 30% only, it will decrease. Okay, then decrease the height by using this green color cube. This much. Okay, now I am increasing the height also, length also for this. Now we can see we got this much of length now. Done? It will decrease the height. Okay. And then use the move tool. After means completing this portion, W, press W key. Why? Because we want little down here now, like this. Okay. So once so this is done, now right click on this one, object mode. Right now we can see this so five sides we got it all out of this one now. Now select this portion, select the middle portion of this one, right click on this one, select this face, first extrude. Click on this extrude option and click on the cube first. Click this cube, you will get the middle light blue color cube and drag towards left side to decrease the length on this one. So we have a small gap in between now. So this is first extrude, and again click the second extrude and try to move height for this one. How much we need it. Now we can see. Now we can see this much of portion we are having in the height here now. So let me move this up. Okay, so out of this one now. Now again use the second one more extrude, click the cube and decrease this one little inside. Then again one more extrude and try to move up. Okay, and finally one more extrude, click the cube and decrease the length over here. And finally one more extrude and try to move up. This will go little bit larger than these two options in this one. Right click, object mode. Can you see now? So these are the three levels I have taken. Now this is your first level, this is second level, this is third level, and this is what, fourth level. I have created these 4 levels on this one. Okay, now after defining this one now, so we need wheels for this one now. So we have to see where wheels can be created. Okay, wheels. So first of all, what I'll do, I'll go to the perspective only. I'll create this pipe on this one. Instead of cylinder, I need a pipe. Why? Because in the middle of the wheel, I need a small hole also. So create option, poly primitives, and click the pipe option here. Why? Because it has certain opening on this one. Can you see the opening? This opening I need. Before this one, let's decrease the property. Radius I am decreasing. Now thickness I am decreasing on this one. So zoom and see how much thickness we are reducing. So 0.21, so 0.15, 0.25, 0.3, 0.5, 0.9, 1, no, no change, 0.05. Now we can see a small gap, 0.02, 0.06. This much of we needed size on this one. Can you see now? Okay, what I've done, I have taken the cylinder pipe option in this one. Under pipe, I have given 0.1 for the radius value, and second one, the thickness of this one, I have given 0.08, and the height I am giving 0.2 for the height here. Maybe 0.2 or a little bit more, but I'll rotate and I'll see how much is required. I'll do that one now. First of all, this one I need to rotate exactly to the center. So rotation. One second, let me come back to the perspective. Rotate from this one. Now exactly I want in the center now, right now, like this. First one, chair I have rotated now. Similarly, I am rotating this object also. Rotate, sorry. Now come to the perspective, rotate it in this direction 90 degrees also. Move tool, select this move tool and try to move back and see whether it is perfect for this one or not. Can you see? But width we need little bit more. Why? Because the width of this one is little larger. So 0.2 is not good enough. 0.3 is okay for. Done? Is it okay? This one. Now what else I need also? I need from this one now. So I am moving this outside because I need a cover for this one also. Cap for this one now. So what I do? I will select this, right click and go to the faces. Select these faces now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Shift select this all. Now only I will get this cover only. I don't get this side option in this one. So what I do, I'll take instead of this one, I'll take the same copy, Control D, try to move right side now. Okay, now inside this one, what I need, the bottom portion should be deleted from this one. Bottom portion in the sense, from this side till here it has to be deleted. Now let's see how I am deleting this one now. Go to the front portion, zoom, press F to zoom this particular area. Right now my object, I will move it outside so that you can see. Zoom. And keeping on the side, same side only. Right click on this one, faces, select this all faces and delete it. Okay, and last portion also I'm selecting it. Okay, delete it all. Now select this and delete, and select this and delete it. Now select the center portion of this one and delete it again. Zoom, select and delete, and select and delete. Can you see now? Right click, object mode. Come back here in this one and see. It is like this actually. Sorry, perspective. Can you see over here now? This is what cover I am having. Okay, so what I need now, I need this middle portion also should be deleted. This middle portion. Okay, so why? Because the wheel will go inside this one. So we zoom on this one. Right click, faces. Select this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate and select this all faces and delete it. Delete now. I'm going to delete from keyboard now. See, it is hollow block now. Can you see? Right click on this one, object mode, and what we need now, we need to increase the width of this one now. Little increase of width. Okay. Now take the move tool and try to move in, place it above this one now. Now come to the top portion, zoom, press F key so that we can see how much portion we are covering on this one. Can you see? So we got a cover for this one now, see? Okay, but cover should be a little larger than this existing option. So what I'm doing now, I'm scaling this one from the center now. You can see now. Width I'll decrease, why? Because it is a little larger than the width. So right now this is perfect on this one. Right click, object mode. Okay, so now I'll keep these both objects into the center. Now Control G to group this one and take the move tool and come back into the perspective, this one, top view, modify pivot point center, or else we can keep it like this also. Okay, select this one and try to move this one in the center over here now. Slightly it should be outside. See here now how I am applying it now. Done. Right now, in the this one also you can see how this wheel will look like here. How many copies we needed now? 5 copies we needed. So select this one now. Right now when I selected one object, use your up arrow key. So automatically this point came into the center. Why? Because the reference point will come in the center now. By mistake, if it is not coming, you have to press D key to change the gizmo here now. Manually, if you want to change the gizmo, you can change it now. Clear? What we need to do? We need to press and hold our D key for removing the for moving the gizmo on this one now. So if I rotate now, see what happened? From that point it is rotating my wheel here. But this is not a correct position for me. Correct position it is already taken, so I don't want to do that now anymore. So what I do? Control D and try to rotate this one over here now. First copy. Done. Try to organize properly. So how much we are rotating, you can see here how much value we are giving. 72 or else 71.5 here now. 71, 71.2, 71.5, yeah, 71.5 or 71.6 we can say. 71.6 we have to give it for this one now. What I'll do? I'll select this copy, use your up arrow key and delete it. Why? Because I want to rotate this object from the center point only by going to the edit option, duplicate special in the checkbox. What we need now? We need rotation. Which rotation we wanted? Y rotation. So X, Y and Z. How much value we need to give? 71.5. How many copies we needed? More 4 copies. Apply and close now. What happened now in this one? In the perspective you can see it came like this now. But this is not a correct one way, so we want it now. So this is not means we want it actually. So what we have to do? Option is not working here now. So manually we have to use this one now. Okay. So now again Control D and try to rotate it and try to manually you place it perfectly on this area. Okay, done. A little bit more. Done. So again Control D and rotate it again one more copy. Very easily we can do this one. With means if I am going to the option is not doing perfectly for me. Control D again, rotate. Now again Control D and rotate the last one. Done. Little rotation. Done. Now come back into the perspective. Right click object mode. Select this one and we can see now. Is it clear? So what we have done, we have created the base on this one. Okay, base is ready. Now we have to go to the seat area now. See how is the seat area? We can see this one. It is looking like cube only, but you can see right side it is bending a little bit down. So if you want to see, now you can go with the 360 degree and exactly you can see how much you are having in this one. You can see. Okay. Now let's go and create this one. So take a cube. Okay. Now take the cube, but where you are placing this one now? I need one surface for this placement actually. Means I need a surface where this seat is going to be placed. Now if I place the seat, what will happen? From the center it will come out. It needs a flat surface. So what I do? I will go to the mesh tool, inside edge loop tool. Now just click on one point and add it once, surface. Zoom on this area, right click, okay, faces. Come to the side view, zoom on this area. select these faces, come back into the perspective and use extrude options and try to use the blue color arrow to extrude little bit. Now I don't want much area where I need my seat to be placed, so for that I need a surface also. Okay, now similarly I need two sides, 1 2 3 sides I need, otherwise I need one side to go this side and this side for this one. So go to the top area. Now which area you want to move now? So either this one or this. Two options we are having. We'll use these two options. This one. Select these two faces and select these two faces. Now come back into the perspective and see which side we have selected. Now you can see right now. Sorry, 1 second. Let me select this face. Just I want to see from the perspective which area I have selected now. Only these two areas I want it now. So zoom on this particular object. Select 1 and 2 faces. Similarly, opposite side. This is the opposite side I have now. Now we can see this side and opposite side is this one. Select these two faces over here. Now see. Right? Now use extrude. Okay, and try to move outside. So what we got now? We got two plates on this one. So where my seat will be placed and screw will be fixed on this one, or nut bolt will be fixed on this one. Right? Then scale this one because I don't want that much of extra expansion. I need just 2 screws only. I need to fit over here now. And for this one, we need a height to be decreased. Okay, I decrease the height for this one. Now use your green color cube to decrease the height. Okay, and it has to be on the flat surface. Use W key and go to the side view or front view. Zoom on this area and see whether it is properly straight or not. Now you can see right now it is not straight. We need to move little straight on this. So now it is straight now. Where my surface will be placed and the screw will be fixed on this. Is it okay? So what is the time right now? 12:30. Means more we are having. So we can complete our seat and back also. Okay, so this is where my seat will be placed. Now any doubt if you are having, you can ask me. Done. So you are following with me? Done. Okay. So finally what we want seat over here now. So I am taking the cube option in this one. And you have to see where is our surface and the opposite side. Now this is what front area we can assume, and this is what back side area of my seat we can see. So what I have to do, first of all, I need to go to the image and see. Now you can see this wheels. Now exactly it is covering the wheel area now. See, from the front portion to back portion. Okay, so means our area also should be covered with the complete wheels on this. So increase the height, width over here now, width and depth both we can see. Select this all three, okay, and increase it first. Okay, now right now it is exactly in center. Let me see whether it is in center or not. It is not in center. Let me move this one. First of all, select this all. Okay, Control G to group. Now zoom. Now let me move this object now. Move this object exactly into the center now. 0 for this one. Exactly it came in center, so I am moving up now in this one. Now we can see right now we got this object. Let's go to the perspective and decrease the height for this one. So go to the body option, decrease the height to 0.1 for this one. 0.1 is too less. Okay, let's make it 0.3 is okay for me. 0.2. Let me make it 0.2. 0.2 is okay. Perfect placement on this one. Right now we can see this placement we have done. Now which is the front area for you? Now this I want to make it as a front area. Now we can see what is there in the front area. You can see it is going down here now. Okay. So we need a segment to be added on this one. So go to this segments, width segment. So I'll make it width segment as 3 on this one, sorry. Width segment I'll make it 3. And depth segment also I'll make it 3. Okay, 3 means for smoothness purpose I need to apply 5 for this one now. Okay, now we can see, right click on this one, go to the vertices, select this vertices from the side, we can say, select this and see, here it is now. The front area is here now. What we need to do, select this one and try to move down, select this portion and try to move it down here now. Move it down more, and slightly rotation we need it for this one now, little bit rotation. And select this portion and rotate it like this. Okay, can you see now? 5. Depth subdivision 5. Depth subdivision 5. Now which is the front area we need to? Front area I need it like this. See here now. So I have taken in this width I have taken 5. Why? Because I need to rotate little bit like this. For that reason I have taken 5. And in this width I have taken 1, 2, 3 segments on this. Okay, so what I am doing now, I am moving this all edges now. One second, let me go to the side view now. Select this all edges and try to move little forward. Why? Because I want more round area in the front area now. See, select this two and try to move it more forward, and select this one and try to move it more forward over here. Now select this one and rotate it again. Just move it down a little bit, and this one has to be more rotation. Okay, and select the last portion and rotation over here also. Try to move up here. Now we can see, now this is what our model will look like. Now the backside surface, and you can see middle portion is little round, hollow like this now. So we need to create that shape on this front portion now. So come to the front area. Select this portion from the center and try to move it down a little bit now. Okay, right click, object mode, and come back here and see now. Can you see? But we need to apply smoothness for this one now. Why? Because my object is smooth. Now see. Press 3 key to apply the smoothness now. But I don't want this much of smoothness. Why? Because you can see a slightly sharp edge we are having over here now. Can you see? Corner. So for the sharp edge, what we need to do, press 1, go to the mesh tool, insert edge loop tool, and add one line on this side, one line in the bottom. That's it. Object mode, and just test once and let's see. Press 3. Can you see now? So this is how my seat will look like actually. But base has to be seen over here. Now base will fix like this now. Is it okay? So what else we need now? We need the backside portion now. Backside portion we can see this portion now. So we can take the same example and we can put it over there. Okay. Let me go with this same option. Control D and try to move this. Okay. And what we need now? We need a rotation for this one. Rotation like this, 180 degrees. See here, I am making the same copy, and rotation in this one, that is 90 degrees on this. Okay, move this up and place it near to this object. Is it okay? Now, but if you can see right now, this image which is little bit larger bend over here now from the top portion. So what we need to do, we need to go to the top portion of this one, select this object, go to the top, zoom, right click on this one, go to the vertices, sorry, one second, select this object, right click, vertices, select this only this middle vertices and try to move it more bend on this one. Object mode, and try to move little forward on this one. That's it. Now come back and see now. Can you see? Now another portion, right? We can see it is bending towards backside. Okay, this is going little backside now. What do we need to do? We need to select this portion. Now come back to this one, front view or side view we can say. Select this portion, vertex, select this top vertices and try to move little backside on this one. Okay, and select this portion and try to move it a little forward now. See, we got a little back on this one. Now this bottom portion also will go a little back now for having a little round look and feel for this one. Now nothing but C shape we can say or U shape we can say. This I am moving, I need to move this point also. Select this and try to balance it now. Is it okay? Let me move this little forward. Right click, object mode. Now come back into the perspective and see the result here. Okay. Now finally what we need now, we need a handle on this one. Till here is it clear? And what else I want to do? I want to give a little bit more height for this one, the backside portion. Okay. Compared to the seat, we can say. We need what do we say, this one side handles we need to have it on this one, so we can see the seat how the handles are. Okay, so I'm not making this middle portion open here. Now I'll make it the similar shape, but means a round shape over here to have put the handles on this one. Now for this one again we need to go with the cube option. 1 minute. Sai. నేను క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాను, ఒక 5-10 minutes తర్వాత కాల్ చేయాలి. ఓకే 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 నేను ఒక 10 minutes తర్వాత కాల్ చేస్తాను. క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాను, క్లాస్ అయిన తర్వాత కాల్ చేస్తాను. Okay, so now select this portion now. Now go to the same option, create polyprimitives and take the pipe option in this one again. First of all rotate it. Rotate how much? 90 degrees again. Okay, take the move tool and try to move it outside now. You can see right now. Okay, now first of all we need the height to be decreased. Height how much? 0.1. Now 0.1, 0.3 we can say. 3 or 0.5. 5 is okay. Can you see now? Similarly, this gap I need to reduce it now. So right now it is 1. Make it 0.6 for this one, and the other portion 0.1 for this one now. Can you see? Radius we need to increase. So 1 is the radius for this one. 1 is okay. 1 is little larger. 0.9. Right, 9 is okay. Move it down. Okay, next portion, what else we need it on this one now? The depth is okay, and the width is also okay, and the radius also okay for this one. But what else we need now? The segments we need to reduce it now. Is it clear on this one? Happy? Okay, yeah. So is it? Okay. So right now we have created this one. Now we can see the width over here now. Now this much width I have taken, and then I have taken this value 0.9 for the radius, and 0.5 for the height, and 0.1 for the thickness. Now I am reducing the number of segments over here to 5 now. Can you see? So what happened now? I need a smoothness here. I need this surface should be like this on this one. So 5 segments are not enough. Let's make it 8 segments. Now we can see it is good enough. Okay. Finally, what I need to go to the vertices now. First of all, this vertex I need to move up to make it flat surface on this one. Otherwise, simple option. Right click, go to the edges, double click on these edges, control backspace to delete that. What happened? Automatically it will become flat all the way. Okay. Right click, object mode. Now place it where you want exactly this one now. Sorry. Yeah. Now we can see I have given this number of segments 8 now. One segment I have deleted, bottom segment I have deleted. Why? Because I need a flat surface over here. Now this side I need a smoothness now. If you press 3 now, what happened now? You can see nice shape you got it now. Okay. So I am pressing 1 again back. Select this, press 1. Now I need to rebuild this one properly. Right click on this one, vertex mode, select this one and try to bend it a little bit more on this one. Now here, these two vertices has to go up for making more round in this area, like this. And complete portion has to come down here. Now come to the side view and see whether it is perfectly shaped or not. And select these two portions, right click, vertex, select this particular line and try to scale this one a little bit on this side, like this. Okay, so right click on this one, vertex mode, and come back here and press 3 key and see now. Okay, but I don't want this round portion in the bottom here. Bottom I don't want round, I want it should be sharp only. So mesh tool and try to add one line on this side, one line on this side for making that sharp here. Right click, object mode, press 3 and see now. Okay, little scale I wanted. Why? Because it is looking little large. I am scaling this little bit on this side. Right click, object mode. Can you see? Now, yeah, done. Let me move this little bit scale. Move towards right side. This is done now, right? But it has to go down. Why? Because from the bottom it should appear. But before appearing this one, now this handle has to be attached to this one now. This plate. Okay, so for this one, what we need, press 1 and try to add 2 segments on this one. Mesh tool and try to add 2 segments on this side. That's it. Okay, whether it is exactly in the same place or not, we need to check it from the top view. Press 4 so that you can see the wireframe. Now where we need to attach this one exactly, it should go to the plate and it should place down. Right click, vertex, select this one and try to move right side on this. 1 second. Just let me see first which we are moving. Yeah, this is perfect. Now come back to the top view and try to move this one and try to place it over here now. Right now you can see the line center now. Select these two and scale first to make it straight, and select these two and try to scale. It will become straight on this one. Why? Because it was little cross. Now it was cross, I made it straight on this one. Now we can see it is very straight now. Okay, now I need means the surface has to go and attach to the plate now, means nothing but bolt we can say. So come back into this perspective, go to the perspective mode, right click on this one, select the face selection. Now use extrude option and try to extrude this one towards right side and move it down here. And the height has to be decreased. Now it should be very slim on this one. Okay, so now we can see we got this. So where it is going to attach onto the surface over here now. Can you see the plate over here? Okay, now it is going and attaching to the plate on this one. This area and try to move right, perfect it is. Little bit scale I want it on this side, so I will make it a scale on this side now. So little bit scale, why? Because I want similar area for this one also again. Please right click, object mode. Now one we have done, we need another copy of this one now. Okay, come back to the perspective. Now when you press 3 key now, what happened? It will become, this also becomes smooth now. See, when I press 3, what happened? It has become smooth. Now there is no sharp edge over here now. What to do? We need to add one segment on this side. Mesh tool, insert edge loop tool, add one line over here and one line on this side also to balance the smoothness. Right click, apply, press 3 and now we can see. Okay, so right now this is done. Now if we need any style to be created on this side also, press 1. I need to add more edges on this side also. One over here, one over here now. For breaking the smoothness inside this one again. Smoothness very smooth it is applying. I don't want that much of smoothness here. Now press 3 and see now. Right now we got better options. So now small design I want to make it over here now. Press 1, insert edge loop tool and try to add to 1 and 2 lines over here and 2 lines on this side also. Now right click on this one, faces, select this face, select these two faces and use extrude option and try to use this arrow to move one side on other side. Right click, object mode. Now press 3 and see now what happened now. It will become nice shape on this one. Okay. So I have taken already one line, so no need to insert edge loop over here. For that reason, I have taken this. Okay. So no, but if you want to decrease the height and everything, you can do that. But it is looking good now, so we don't have to do anything on this now. So I need another copy, opposite copy I need it for this one. So what you need to do, now go to the edit option, duplicate special, go to the check mark. Here in opposite direction, opposite in the sense x minus 1, we can say. In scaling, -1, that's it. Apply. What we need to do? -1. Only one copy I need it. Apply. Okay, close. Now once, let's see where it has gone over here itself. Now take this move tool and try to move outside. Sorry. Maybe it has not made the copy, or made it is somewhere separately it has made. One second. Select, edit, duplicate special, same. Actually, it has made the copy, but let's see where. Yeah, it has made the copy here now. So now you can see what happened now. X direction it has created. Okay, let me delete this one. Now let's see which direction it is actually. This is X only. X direction only, that is. One second, let me go with the again edit, duplicate special and check mark, X, Y, Z. Let me apply in Z value now. Just remove this one, -1 for this Z and apply. No, it is not. Maybe sorry, one second now. My mistake, because I have certain value here now. That value we need to remove. Edit, duplicate special. Now here we need to give 0 value for the rotation. Actually rotation is also calculated here now. Okay, remove this one and make it -1 for the X only, and let's say apply. Oh sorry, it is not selected. Select, edit, duplicate special, check mark, -1, apply. Still what happened? Let me see. Achha, here it has taken 10 point some value here now. One second. One second. Select, edit, duplicate special, check mark, give 1 value for the scaling, translation value 0, and Y value is there, was okay. Now make it -1 and apply and close this one. And some 10.5 value is there, for that reason it is taking this value. One second, let me rotate this one. Now we need to rotate it. Generally we need to give a value, that's enough. Simple option for this one is what? Select, make a duplicate copy. Okay, Control D and try to make a duplicate copy. And here in this one, so right now what movement we have taken in this one, no? Here we need to make it X value. One second, yeah, it is X value -1 in the X Y way. One second, -1. Sorry, not -1. One second, X, maybe Z at is -1 for the Z, -1. No, one value again. This one minus. Only just don't change the value. Minus value you give it. That's it. The minus sign you give it. That is enough now. It will go opposite now. See. Can you see now? Now it has to move up over here. Just go to the top portion and try to align perfectly on this one. See. This one. Right now this hand and this hand is. You can see right now. Okay. Slightly we need to move little inside. That's enough. Now come back here and see the result over here. Okay. Now press 3 key for this one. Okay, I need a smoothness for this one. For others, I don't need any smoothness. For the wheels and all, I don't want any smoothness now. Now select this portion and try to group this one and try to save this file now. File, save scene. Okay, and go to the scene option. Okay, interior, and I'm naming this as chair underscore office. Okay, and save this file now. That's it. Okay, I need to import in my main scene now. So I'll close this scene. I'll go with the newest recent scenes, architecture room, and we need to insert over here now, right now. Okay. Now, 1 second. Let me go with this option. Let's go to the properties, attribute editor, decrease the exposure level. Now let's place this one over here inside. So select file option, import. Okay, chair option. Select the chair and say import answer. Now we can see right now we have selected this one. Now use your up arrow key to select the complete group and try to move up here. Okay, rotation this side. Okay, now give the rotation value 90 degrees on this side. 90 degrees for this one. Okay, and select up arrow key again. Try to use the move tool and try to organize and scale it now if you want it. Right now scaling is required by because it is small. Scale from the center. It's a little larger, decrease it a little bit. Done. Now we have done with this one now. So use your up arrow key and try to move this one and place it. Now go to the top portion. Place one image near to this one. Okay, Control D and try to move this one and place it one more over here. Okay, Control D. Try to place one more in the middle. And one more Control D and try to move it one more over here now. 4 chairs we have done this. Okay, let's come to the perspective. Okay, now rotate and see now. All the chairs we have placed it on. 1 second, maybe we have one more option in this one. Control D and try to move it one more on this side. So it will be good enough. Done now. Let me just render this basic render. We'll render this one and then we'll see. Okay, so let's render this Arnold render view and start the render once. Now we can see, but the scene is having little bit more. 1 second, let me select this. 1 second, back. Select this and go with the attribute editor, sky dome light, and this this one. What is that? Use color temperature I am removing so that my render will be normal in this one. And little exposure level I'll increase so that my exposure will be little high and intensity also I'll increase. Now if you want to give any color to the light and all, we can give the color also. We can give red color, blue color, green color also we can provide to the light. See? Okay, but we don't want it. Now we want only light should be white only, so it should be good enough. So now we can see the render. Okay. So this is what so we are not rendering right now, just we are checking how it will look like. Okay, and small 2 or more asset, but we'll add it on the coming up class and we'll apply basic texture to this one and then we'll finally render one of this. Okay, done. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me regarding this. Done. So maybe tomorrow I may not be available, but if I am available, I take the class at same time. Okay, I'll give you the timing also. Okay, tomorrow. Maybe if I take little early I'll take it. Otherwise, near about this timing only I'll take the class. Okay, right. So are you available 12:30 tomorrow? 12:30. 12:30 means your my 12:30. Yours will be I think 11. I think. Yeah, yeah.